This is what happens when you watch DVD. It's a movie on a disc the size of a CD. The picture is twice as sharp as VHS. The sound is infinitely clearer. It looks and sounds like you're at the movies, but you can experience it at home. Not to mention, you can watch it in widescreen. Listen to audio commentary. Choose from features like director's notes, behind-the-scenes footage, trailers, and more. Watch a movie right on your computer. And rent or buy DVDs from these great Hollywood studios. DVD. See how good a movie at home can be. With over 3,000 titles to choose from, make sure you see your next movie on DVD. Yeah.
Well, hello everyone. It has been a while. You may not recognize me. My hair has gotten longer. I did recently trim my beard, but believe me, the beard is a little longer. Hi. This is DVD Drinking Jeff, and it has been quite a while since I've learned how to hold something in my hands. Everything just seems to be bouncing out of it these days. But that might be because this is not a real axe, and this is not a real pickaxe. The reason why I have these is because the producers told me that I couldn't have a real axe or real pickaxe on the show because they were afraid that I would accidentally hit myself in the face with it. So, that being said, let's get down to business. The reason why I've been brought out of retirement is not just because it's the Halloween season. Of course, this seems to be the only month a year that Jeff lets me out of the box. But there's a second reason. It's because this DVD needs talked about. Jeff recently bought this 2 feature films DVD set. And believe me, I know there's only one person interested in this show. And his first name is Austin and his last name is Wilcott. Other than him, I don't know anybody that's still interested in the DVD Drinking series other than maybe a guy named Jim. But aside from that, let's talk about it. Here it is. It's got The Devil's Messenger with Lon Chaney Jr. And then, of course, Enter the Devil with 2 names I've never heard of before. But we'll get to that. Now, from the cover, it looks like a recent semi-shitty DVD. This is a family value collection DVD. There is no date on this. However, I did recently purchase this, but that doesn't mean it's recent. It's obviously 2020, and I can't believe the DVD Drinking series is still going on. I almost feel like I'm not here right now. Anyhow, there's no runtime on it, but there's a runtime on the other video. That's how shitty this DVD is. But that's not the whole of it. Believe me, there is a lot more, and it is about to get a lot more shittier. Here you go. Here you go. I can't even speak. Now, I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. This is the DVD Drinking series. So I am drinking because this is the worst of the worst. And I think that's why I've been brought back. To show you all how terrible DVDs are still in 2020. Let's take a look. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a look at the DVD. But before I do, I just want to go over a couple things. So, first and foremost, as you can tell, this is not the standard DVD. So I knew right away that this was going to be pure garbage. Taking a look on the inside, there's absolutely nothing. The DVD is blank and has 2 movies on it. You do have to flip it, although there's nothing on this side. But it does say Treasure Box Collection. So I'm assuming that this might be a part of a bigger disc set, and this might just be a shitty loose disc. Surprisingly, the film Into the Devil is the better movie than the Lon Chaney film, The Devil's Messenger. And that's because The Devil's Messenger isn't even a film. It is a television show that was repackaged as a movie so they could sell some monies. So I totally get that. But it doesn't matter whether it's a TV show, whether it's a DVD, whether it's a movie, whether it's your grandma's underwear. It should be good quality. It doesn't matter. This should be legit. It should be what it says it is. And it pisses me off that it's just so terrible. It is just so piss poor. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it the old DVD drinking series review. Let's head on over to the television and take a look at this 2 feature films set. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. Here is The Devil's Messenger. Just soak it all up in all its glory. Yes, that is right. In the history of the DVD drinking series, this is the worst DVD screen I have ever seen. And unfortunately, I'm sure most of the people watching have never seen this show before outside of maybe a few. But let me guarantee you, this is the worst. There's no other options to do anything other than play the film. And what's hilarious is if I hit play, this happens. Nothing. It shows the word play, but it doesn't actually play it. I actually have to hit OK to play the feature, which is extremely strange. You would think that by hitting play, it would play. It doesn't look as bad. Like, the initial film itself could be a lot worse, and it could be a lot more blurry and sound a lot worse, but believe it or not, it's very watchable. And surprisingly, there's 2 films on this DVD. There's one on the other side, which I'll show you here in a moment. But it's just mind-blowing how crappy this DVD is. And it made me laugh so much and just blew my mind, because I didn't believe that even in 2020 that they were still producing these newer DVDs that are just shit. I mean, look at this random mouth and this face that's cut off. There's something else going on over here. And just look at this awful, shrunken, just fucked up picture of, like, Shaney. Like, he totally doesn't deserve to be preserved in this just awful, awful way. And no amount of silly jokes could ever get the idea across that these DVDs are not improvements from VHS, and this is not any kind of step forward in physical media. As far as I'm concerned, it is a massive step backwards. Let's take a look at the other side of the disc. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I had to pour another one because it just gets worse from here. Look at that. There's Into the Devil. Hang on a second. Let's turn out the light and get a really good look. Yeah, I guess the light didn't really do much. Once again, no other buttons on the remote work other than hitting OK. Once again, though, the film is watchable, and Enter the Devil is actually a really good movie that's a lot better than the Lon Chaney film. So if you do happen to come across this DVD, it is worth picking up if you can get it at a cheap price. But unfortunately, it's an example of 2 films that could have easily been improved greatly on this format. And yet, these companies just don't care. But they love to market it and make it seem like it's an improvement, but it's clearly not. This DVD is just like that guy's t-shirt. It's a sweat stain on the history of physical media. And I don't think I could end the episode any better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to attempt at playing a good DVD to see if this will put me in a better mood. As you all know, I usually try to drink and watch good DVDs to cleanse my eyes and my ears of these brutal DVDs. Keep in mind, I had the volume all the way up on both of those screens. There was no music, no sound effects, nothing. So let's take a look and see at what I popped in. Let's see if this will turn the tide. Now, there may be some previews I have to skip. Oh, perfect. I don't think there is. Who's going to name it first? I bet Austin Wilcott already knows. Wow. Holy shit. Look at that. Not only do we get this beautiful fucking screen, but the presentation and the build-up was nice. Let's take a moment to click around a little bit. Right off the bat, the icon is the biohazard symbol. That's awesome. We got scene selection, play movie, language selection, special features, deleted scenes, alternate endings, making of documentary, pictures, galleries, marketing. My fucking goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you make a DVD. All of this can fit on a DVD. You don't need Blu-ray, you don't need Purple Ray, you don't need Orange Ray, you just need care. And that's all that it takes.
No! 28 days later, one movie, 3 new endings. It's